Listen for a second. Can you hear it? Can you hear that glorious sound? The sound of fire. The fire is coming. Can you hear it? Well, everything is going to look like a nail because hammers are back, baby. With that, Guardians, my name is ACB the Man, and holy crap, our hammers back. Now, Curse of Osiris has come out, and without saying too much, the DLC is alright. It's about an 85%, but Bungie has put out the first major sandbox change, and trying to balance the subclasses, they have made Hammer Titans so much more awesome than they were in the base game. Now, Big Destiny YouTuber Dado made a short video a while back on why Dawnblade and Sunbreaker were not used. By the way, there's a link in the description below to that video. But essentially he said the lackluster super and the lackluster neutral game kept people away from those supers and to stronger supers like Nova Bomb and Striker Titan, stuff like that. Well, at least the Sunbreakers got a buff. Sorry, Dawnblade. But that buff really helped cement Sunbreakers as my favorite Destiny 2 class. So overall, hammers and all supers do more damage to bosses, which is just awesome. So you seem to be more effective in PvE with that. But some changes specifically to Striker Titan and Sunbreaker have made Hammer more viable and Striker Titan a little less viable in my opinion. So first off, they reduced pulse grenade damage slightly and toned down the severity of camera shake. So you're not going to be so scared of the double pulses in PvP anymore. In addition, if you have 2 grenades, the second grenade charges slower. So you're never going to get 2 grenades again beyond the first part of the match. Now, some people will argue that this affects PvE too much, but you didn't hold 2 grenades anyways besides the first part of the encounter. Every time you get a grenade, you're going to chunk it. So it just means you only will have 2 grenades at the very beginning of a PvP match unless you just don't use them, and you always use them every time you get them. Now for Sunbreaker specifically. Now, we increased the number of solar hammers that can be thrown during the duration of Hammer of Soul. I don't know if that means if they extended the timer, or they use less super energy, or both, but you get more hammers. Now, if you use the top tree, that's okay, but using the bottom tree, if you're in a sunspot, you use less super energy per hammer, so you get even more hammers, which is awesome. I think you get like 13 hammers in the bottom tree, which is very, very awesome. For the top tree, they extended the timer for hammer strikes weaken debuff by 1 second. But honestly, I don't hear a lot of people using that weaken debuff to actually do damage to enemies because you have to be right up close to them. So, probably not going to use that. I don't know. People may like that top tree. I use the bottom tree with these sunspots. Anyways, so now the sunspot health regeneration buff now lingers for 3 seconds after moving through a sunspot. Now, this one's a little confusing because if you read the tree itself, getting kills starts health regeneration. Moving through sunspots is supposed to make your abilities come back faster, but I think they're sort of swapped. But if you run through a sunspot, your health will start to regenerate a little bit faster, and you get faster ability cooldowns, and it's just going to linger a little bit longer. So essentially a longer super, and if you use the top trees, you can get more of a debuff, but not many people are using it. But if you run through the bottom tree, you're going to just get more health regeneration and more ability regeneration, which is awesome. Basically, what makes this super awesome is more hammers. You know, just throw hammers. Use less super energy per hammer. It allows you to run around the map and get more kills like this, which just makes Hammer Titans awesome. For PvE, more hammers just means more damage, and popping hammers and destroying everything in your path, or the one big enemy, makes me a Sunbreaker through and through. While the neutral game is still lacking in my opinion, the changes to the super make everything look like a nail when I'm playing on my Titan. Thank you for watching. Please like, comment, and share. Any pizza can be a personal pan pizza if you try hard enough. Speaking of pizza, click on that pizza to subscribe, and click on the other videos to watch some of our other fantastic content.